You know, if you think of an individual, think of yourself as a hopefully healthy human being, there are a bunch of challenges. We have challenges with heart rate, we have challenges with weight, we have challenges with lifestyle. The same is true for organizations. Different kinds of organizations have different challenges. We've looked at over 500 organizations and measured their level of health. And depending on the sector that you're in, the three components differ in their importance for that sector. However, the one that's more difficult for most organizations across most sectors is the ability to renew. We have a longer managerial tradition of execution focus. It's still very challenging for many organizations. Many organizations in the state sector struggle with execution capability. And alignment is hard in large networked organizations that are multifunctional and multi-country. But the killer one, the one that's really uniquely and exquisitely difficult, is the ability to renew. The ability to create a metabolic rate inside the organization that mirrors the rate of change in the external world. And why is that? Well, you know, it's a tricky question, but it's, I believe, essentially because we put in place barriers to innovation. I don't believe that organizations lack the capacity to innovate. Organizations have abundant resources. They have their own people, they have their customers. Often the customers care deeply about the products, the brands, the capacity of the organization. They have society at large, which increasingly has taken an interest in the performance and the health of its organizations. There's no shortage of ideas. The problem is the conversion of those ideas into purposeful action. And that is often limited because of the silos that we've got, the degree of hierarchy that we've got, the mental models of control that we've got. And very few, sane executives would want those things to exist. Nobody designs an organization to say, I want silos and bureaucracy and hierarchy and layers. And yet they creep into our organizations. So to a simple extent, what we need is a kind of house clean for organizations. We need organizations to go through the paraphernalia of complexity and systematically reduce that, whilst at the same time introducing the new technology of management and leadership. When you look at what's going on in many of the organizations that have created the web, I'm sure you're viewing this video on the web, when we think about Wikipedia and Facebook, they haven't been created because they've become fantastic at creating hierarchies and spans of control. They've been created through excitement, innovation, joy, community, the bringing together of like-minded individuals. Those technologies, those methodologies, that mental model needs to replace the model of control, power, structures, discipline.